Hey, it's Dr. Ariel from Electrachiropractic in Tokyo. These are exercises that will go along with the beginning of your chiropractic care to help complement your adjustments. I remember when I first started chiropractic care, it was a lot of information that I was learning about my body in a very short period of time. So I know that it can be a little overwhelming, but it's also very exciting. I saw a lot of progress in my own body as soon as I started getting adjusted, and I look forward to being along with you on your journey as your health improves. All of these exercises go along with your adjustments. If you are watching this and you are not one of my clients, I recommend you check in with your chiropractor to make sure that they are appropriate for what's happening in your body. If you need help finding a chiropractor in your area, please reach out. Find me at electrachiropractic.com. Send me a message and I will help you find a chiropractor. Before we begin the stretches, we want to just prepare our body with some gentle breathing. So take a nice deep breath in through your nose, filling up your belly and then your chest with air. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders down and back behind you. To begin with, we'll do flexion and extension of the neck. Bring your chin down towards your chest. And then look all the way up towards the ceiling. You want to ease into this motion. Only go as far as you feel comfortable, bringing your head through this range of motion. You should never go to a point of pain. It should always feel like a gentle stretch. Next, bringing your head into neutral, rotation of the neck. Gently look over one shoulder and over the other shoulder. Again, the point is not to bring on any pain. You just want to go to that point where you start to feel a stretch. Stop there and then switch to the opposite side. You may start to notice that with every repetition, you can go a little bit further. If at any point during these exercises you feel like you start to lose that good posture and things start to round forward, just take a nice deep inhale, roll your shoulders down and back, relax your shoulder blades, and find that good posture again. Next, lateral flexion, bringing your ear down towards the same side shoulder, and switch to the opposite side. Notice any differences side to side. Next, some shoulder rolls. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears and back down behind you. We tend to come into a forward head and forward shoulder posture. And so we don't have to focus too much on rolling our shoulders forward. Our ergonomic setups at work tend to do that for us. So this just helps to open up through the pecs, through the chest, so that you can find that nice neutral posture again. Next, coming into head retraction, we tend to bring our chin all the way forward as we look at phones, look at screens, and so we want to bring a little more activation through the back of our neck. Pressing your head directly back behind you, creating as many double chins as possible, and then relax back to neutral. Retract your head back, creating many double chins, and then relax back to neutral. Remember to breathe through all of these exercises. Now that our neck is nice and warm and our shoulders are a little more opened up, we're going to move into the low back, starting with a gentle stretch of the back of our spine and glute. Bring yourself down into a lying supine position. Relax through your body, allow your legs to relax out to the sides, allow your low back to relax down towards the ground, and your shoulders to relax down. From here, bend one knee, hugging your knee into your chest. Remember, you only want to go as far as you feel comfortable without feeling any pinching or straining through the low back. Deep breath. And switch to the opposite side. Again, noticing any differences side to side, still allowing your low back to relax into the floor, allowing your shoulders to relax into the floor. If you feel like you can progress this into a hamstring stretch, you can allow your leg to start to extend. But again, only go as far as you feel like it's a gentle stretch. You don't want to strain anything in your low back or leg. Easing up the grip a little bit on the back of your leg. Bend both knees, planting your feet on the floor. Again, allow your low back to relax down towards the ground, and then gently bring your knees to one side. You should still feel like your shoulders are both on the ground, relaxed in the upper body, and this should feel like a gentle stretch through the low back. Again, if it's pinching or painful in the low back as you come into this twist, don't come down that far. Just tilt your legs as far as you feel comfortable, and then come back to a neutral position. Switching to the opposite side, bringing your knees down towards the ground, and breathe through it. Lift one leg, crossing your ankle over the opposite knee. It should feel nice and supported. You don't want to press the side of your foot into your leg because that will put undue strain into your ankle. From here, lift your leg off of the ground, interlacing your fingers behind the back of your leg. If it's too much to even come into this position, feel free to keep that leg and foot still pressed onto the ground on the supporting side. From here, see if you can flex your ankle, keeping your toes up towards your knee. That's going to help protect your knee as you do this stretch. Gently pulling your leg in towards your chest to create a deeper stretch through the back of the glute. And then switch to the opposite side, crossing ankle over opposite knee, interlace your fingers and lift. Again, flexing through your ankles to protect the knee joint. With every exhale, see if your body wants to let you bring that leg closer in towards your chest. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Let this be easy. We're going to come up into a kneeling position. So from a supine position, you want to roll over onto your side and then press yourself up into a seated position. That's the safest way to come up from a lying down position. You don't want to just jerk your body up because that may put undue strain in your low back. From here, coming into all fours, knees directly below your hips and your hands directly below your shoulders. Allow your elbows to be a little bit loose. You don't want to completely lock out through those joints, and nice and neutral through the low back. From here, round out through your low back, bringing your tailbone down towards the ground, rounding out through your upper back and allowing your chin to drop down towards your chest. And then reversing the movement, Belly button falls down towards the ground as you send your sit bones up towards the ceiling and look up towards the ceiling. Gently alternating between these two extremes. Remember, it does not have to be the world's deepest stretch. You're just gently bringing motion into your vertebrae, into your spine. And breathe through this, taking a deep inhale as you flex through the spine, rounding out in that cat position. And exhale as you bring your glutes and your head up towards the ceiling. From here, bring yourself down into a lying down prone position. We'll bring it into a Cobra stretch. Again, elbows will be directly below your shoulders. You want to relax the tops of your feet down towards the ground. And from here, gently open up through your chest, shoulder blades down and back, feeling the opening through your abdominal muscles. If you feel like you can press yourself up further into a full Cobra position, that's fine, but this can be a little bit much if you have any disc issues in your low back. So feel free to keep it low in your Cobra position. Awesome work. Feel free to do each one of these stretches up to 10 times. You can hold the stretch for a few seconds each time, but you generally want to keep motion, slow motion in the body as you go through all of these movements. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below or find me on electrachiropractic.com. Send me a message.